Okay, this is just an example of how I use the 7-day calendar or 7-day cycle calendar with Google Calendar to add dates in one large bulk. It takes a couple steps, but once you get used to it, it's not so hard. So the first thing I've got to do is open my file that has all the days of the cycle on it. And I'm going to add some events for room 104, which is only used for 3 days of the cycle. So the rest of the time it should be available for people to book. I'm going to open my template, and here's the information I need to add. I'm going to make a copy of this template, and I'm going to call it room 104. And then I can close that template. So here's where my information is going to go. So in this case, this room is used for music. It's used on day 1. So I'll highlight day 1, copy. It's used on day 1, and of course this end date is day 1 as well. And it's used from 1:10 p.m. in the afternoon until 2:10 p.m. in the afternoon. False all-day event. It's only for a certain time. Description is just music class, and the room is 104. And it is also not private. If it's set true to private, no one can use it. Now I'll just copy this down, hold Control D, and drag down my 110. Control D again, drag down my 210. That way it doesn't make it go to like 2:30 or change the time. Drag down my false music class. And see if I do this without doing Control D. Oh, that would say the same in 104. And false all the way down, and of course this is music class. Alright, next one, music on day 2. So I'll copy day 2, Control C, day 2, start date is day 2, and end date is day 2. Now this is from 10:55 a.m. until lunch at 11:25 a.m. Again, it's false, still used for music class, still in 104, and still false. Now, this is also used, actually I'll just finish that up. Music, Control D. So if I just drag this down, it would look like that. It changes every hour. I don't want that to happen, so Control D and drag it down, drag down, drag down, and this room is also used all afternoon on the same days. So I've already copied my day 2 schedule, and our afternoon schedule starts at 12:10 p.m. and ends at 2:10 p.m. All the rest is exactly the same. So I'll drag down music, Control D for 12:10, Control D for 2:10, drag down my false, drag down music class, drag down 104, drag down false. Alright, got day 1 and 2 done. Next is music class on day 4, and it's only used before lunch. Copy day 4, start date and end date, and before lunch means it's from 8:10 a.m. until 11:25 a.m. and all the rest of this information stays the same, so let's just fill the rest of this in. Control D, Control D, drag, 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 and drag. Alright, so I've got 45 events, well 44 actually, minus that one, that are at different times in the cycle I'm going to add. So I go to File, I'm going to Download as comma separated values. It's called room104.csv. So now I go to my calendar. I'm already on MKP 104. Go to Settings, and I'm I'm going to import and export. Well, I'm just importing. I need to select that file. Now, room, it's right there at the top. Good luck, I can see it. Room 104, sheet 1. I'm going to open it. Now, this is really important. If I add it here, it's going straight to my personal calendar. I need to click and find MQP 104. There we go, and I'll hit import. 44 events of 44 imported. Okay, and it took a moment, but now all the rest of my events have shown up. So you can see the room is already pre-booked on these days. And if I share this calendar with somebody else, settings and sharing, and start adding people to this, they will be able to use that calendar and book. And of course, they can look around and see what spaces are actually available. And that's it.